ananibebea nini?
So madam, what there is?
Amenibebea nini?
That is the question. Nimeongea na yeye and I could differentiate between Korea kana Meru and the project.
Tumemwambia. Hata hao wote wanasikiza. Nilimwambia hii sio Korea, ni project ya serikali. Ali insist na alikuja wakati tunaomba.
Then we are very sorry for that. Maybe he did not understand. We are sorry.
Tulimwelezea vizuri na nikasema yeye mwenyewe hizi cameras zilikuwa pale from the word go. Na zilimulika kuanzia mwanzo mpaka mwisho. Hawezi jipatia excuse ya kujua ni nini. Nilimwambia please. This is a government thing, you can see even the rebels za serikali. Aka insist ya kwamba hapana, ametumwa na wakubwa anikujie.
Kuna mkubwa amemtuma madam. Tupatie nafasi twende tusota
kama hakuna mtu alimtuma, alijituma yenyewe, then he should apologize before the cameras. Kwa sababu sisi
face the camera.
Kama alijituma apologize.
It was mistaken identity, madam. Sorry. Madam Governor, it was just ilikuwa nakusudiwa, it was just a mistaken identity. Tunaomba utulie radhi.
Kama vile mmesikia, OCS akujua ya kwamba kuna Korea kana Meru na kuna another project yenye wanapeana ng'ombe, mlinzi wa ng'ombe, mtu ya kukamua na kupeleka ripoti. So yeye wakati aliambiwa kuna Korea alifikiria ni ile Korea ilikatari. Kwa hivyo msimuone. Kesho mko na yeye na walinda usiku. Ni yeye tu mtapigia hata saa hii. Hata ukipigwa ngeta pale.
Umemwambia aende. Umetawanya watu. Yaani hata unaambia kama naende. Unaambia kama naende. You could have listened to us. So that we explain what we are doing. Unaambia kama naende.
Nataka kuomba rais wetu President Ruto. Wewe ndio ulisema tuingie mashinani tufanye kazi. Serikali ya County Assembly imepitisha pesa ili maskini wasaidiwe. Na hii ni project ya serikali. Lakini nimefika mashinani nikakuta maaskari ambao wananizuia kufanya kazi yangu. Nataka kuuliza President wetu Ruto, hizi orders zinatoka wapi? Zinatoka wapi? Nataka kusema hivi. Kamera mlika. Mimi kama governor wa Meru niko na mandate ya kutembea kaunti ya Meru nikipeleka miradi ya serikali. Hii ni mradi wa serikali ambao umefadhiliwa na pesa za serikali. Hii sio Korea kama vile wapinzani wanataka kuweka shuki. Ukiangalia hapa utakuta crown ya serikali, and this is purely a county government project. Na kwa sababu wamekuja, nataka watuambie wamekuja kuzuia mradi wa serikali kuendelea ama ni makosa gani nimefanya kama mwananchi?
Gavana, habari gani? Nazongea na wewe? Kuja tuongee. Ngoja tu tuongee.
Ukiangalia hapa hii
tuende pole pole. Wewe watu watoke. Unapata dakika 10 tu peke yake hapa. Watu wapaka waende. Utoke muende. Unaenda. Utoke muende. Ama tunataka kwanza vita. Utoke muende.
Amen. No.
Fanyeni hivi. Ndio swali sana sitajibu. These are an illegal meeting. Watu watoke. Nakwambia it is an illegal meeting. The illegal meeting. Police anajua. Police. By police. Nakwambia tokeni bwana. Tokeni. Wewe ni OCS.
Hello and what's up everybody, this is Elijah Gishoro. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, tap that subscribe button, but if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me yet again. It's because of you that I get to do these videos. Like I said, this is the greatest YouTuber in the Republic of Kenya, and the E in my name stands for exactly what you need. Now, Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza has found herself on the receiving end after she was arrested by police officers. So a fracas ensued as she was distributing some cows to the residents and electorates of Meru, when the police struck that function and ordered everybody who was within the precincts or the vicinity of that event to actually go home, to actually leave that place and go home and go away. And they were given 10 minutes after which police action was to follow. So the people started dispersing, they started going away, and that is how Kawira Mwangaza was arrested. In videos, in photos of her in a Police Landcruiser started circulating online, started making rounds on social media. And it drew a wide attention from the who's who in the country. And finally, after so much intervention, she was released and the police actually apologized. In fact, the OCS of the station actually apologized for having arrested Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza. So that is the situation at hand, and it is looked at in a political angle, even though the police actually said it was a case of mistaken identity and that it was not planned. It is very hard to convince the governor or his supporter or her supporters that this was actually a mistaken identity, because guys, remember, for the longest time since Mwangaza bishop, actually she's a bishop, started started being in power and in leadership, he has had tussles with impeachment, particularly her MCAs have always tried to impeach her, and it has been a push and pull battle, back and forth over a long period of time now. And she has actually been impeached severally, I think twice, and the process had passed in the Meru County Assembly and had gone all the way to actually the Senate, Meru Senate, not Meru Senate, but the National Senate, the National Assembly, the Senate chambers. And she was saved, allegedly, people say, by President William Ruto, who, even though not directly, she was reinstated as Meru Governor. And the president, during his visit to Meru, he actually told those people of Meru to live together in harmony, to work together in harmony. And even the deputy president also urged them to work in harmony. So this is seen as a succession battle, especially for 2027, because they believe that remember, Meru Governor Bishop Kawira Mwangaza is not a UDA member. She was an independent candidate who won the election. And so words in the street is that UDA want to reclaim Meru as a very vital county in Mount Kenya. So UDA wants to front its candidate, maybe Mithika Linturi or somebody else, to take over so that that can be a UDA stronghold, just like any other Mount Kenya counties, and ensure that UDA has the largest shareholding throughout the country in terms of governors, senators, MPs, MCS, and things like that. So, in fact, another impeachment motion for Meru Governor is already tabled, has already been tabled at the Meru County Assembly, and there has been a lot of pressure mounting on this woman. Remember, she actually gave her husband a job and named one of the roads after him, and this brought a lot of persecution her way, a lot of issues, a lot of things that were really uncalled for, because people were seeing it as a conflict of interest. And people of Meru are just proud people, and there is no exemption to Bishop Kawira Mwangaza. There are people who believe in themselves so much, people who don't see any big deal, and that is how exactly Bishop Kawira Mwangaza has continued to stay in office, trying to bulldoze her way into the policies that she wants passed. If there's maybe a bill, I remember when he was electing some county executive members, the CECs, there's a lot of push and pull on who will be elected, on who will be appointed, and who will not be appointed. And Kawira Mwangaza managed to push her way, or the choice of people she wanted to have to ensure they take up the positions of the CECs in Meru County government. And you see, this is something that needs a consensus between the MCAs and the governor. And you see, the new constitution is very brutal in as much as it's a good constitution, because if you don't have a good relationship with your county executive commissioners or county executive committees, chairpersons, then, or you don't have a good relationship with a member of county assemblies, it becomes very easy for you to actually be impeached. Because once that motion is tabled and it is passed, then the impeachment process already has started, and people are arguing that this provides an avenue for corruption, because if the governor is UDA and the MCAs are UDA, you see, they may not be able to do due diligence on this governor because they are people of the same party. You see, so they will allow the governor even to pass things that are not supposed to be passed, because the governor cannot be removed due to the relationship they have with the MCAs. Again, the impeachment process also provides an opportunity for something we call abuse of power, because the MCAs, if they don't like you, say you're very hardworking, you block them from stealing money, you block them from going for trips abroad and things like that, these MCAs can also be used against you. They can also gang up against you. You can also mobilize themselves against you and actually impeach you on those grounds. But the good thing about this process is it is highly democratic. There are reasons why you should give and prove. It's just like a court of law. You cannot charge somebody with no evidence. You have to have evidence that this person actually committed a certain crime. You have to prove beyond reasonable doubt, So the other issue is that when they go to Senate, now this is a problem. If you are in line with the administration, for instance, Kenya Kwanza, a friend of the president or the deputy, and you see in Senate, the majority of senators are from the ruling party, that is UDA. The party leader of the ruling party is the president, you see. So if you're in good terms with him and your case impeachment motion is stable at the Senate, the president can simply instruct the Speaker of the Senate to throw away that petition or throw away that impeachment motion, and that's it. After it is thrown away, that's it. You're saved and you go back to working, And that is the other problem, because now if the president doesn't like you and the impeachment motion is there, then you will be impeached as early as yesterday. So I think it is a double-edged sword because on one hand it provides reprieve to the people, such that a governor doesn't have absolute power. He or she can still be impeached and removed from office, which is a good thing because it will ground governors to behave well. It will ground governors to do the right thing, to have the right policies, and basically to do all that is required of them. Because now, if you give them security of tenure again, they might not be able to deliver, bearing in mind that they know whether they work or not, they are going to be there for the rest of the 5 years until the next election cycle. But if they know that they can actually be thrown out, then they will work hard and not abuse the offices that have been given to them by the citizenry, the citizens of that particular place. Anyway, guys, that has been my time. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, you subscribe, like, comment, and share, so that we can create a big community that can talk about anything and everything. In the meantime, adios, and see you in the next one.